You'll never be able to step foot in England again
David,
after this.
you ain't the prophet.
You're going to slink back off to LA and hide out in the fucking hills.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to see.
Yeah, we will see.
We'll see. Because I've seen cruiserweights put you down. I've seen, even going back to the back in the day, I've seen light heavyweights put you down.
Who?
Jim Twight. In the fucking ABAs, you forget?
I was 18 years old.
That's right.
What was you doing when you was 18?
You're a creature of habit.
OK, we do need to come out of that press conference, as you may well realise that some of the language is getting particularly fruitful, and we do apologise to our viewers for that. We will try to come back, but of course we will come back to us if they do continue to swear at one another.
Yeah, let's go back to a couple of things that were said then, Vicky.
I think we're just going to go straight back to it now. Let's go back there now.
Did I get counted out?
Hey, listen.
No.
Yeah. Listen,
we are live at the moment. If we could ask you both to mind your language if you can. There are children watching, but if we could keep it clean, as it were. David, if you could spell out, you have shared a ring before, exactly what did happen when you sparred in front.
I kicked his ass like I do it any time. I'm just a better athlete. I can run fast him, jump higher, punch harder. I've got better reflexes, time.
Hey, that's actually incorrect.
You can't do
unbeaten.
anything. You cannot do anything. You can't never beat anything.
If you remember England training camps, I'm still unbeaten over 100-metre sprint.
No way in a million years. No, you can't.
Crazy.
What makes you believe, Audley, in boxing terms, what makes you believe you will win this fight?
Listen, when I told you, I don't talk just for the sake of talking. When I turn professional, I am going to be a heavyweight champion before I retire. You remember, when I went to the Olympics, it's not like you lot gave me any hope of winning it. You get me? I don't need to tell my story of why I had to fall as a professional, why I didn't make it, but I'm still here. You get me? I'm still here. Danny Williams lost to him the first fight. I know why I lost that fight, but you saw what happened in the rematch. Michael Sprott, I said, losing was not an option. Last round, my shoulders pop off. You saw me still in there, and I landed that shot. And that shot there, if that lands on David Haye, you trying to tell me that David Haye, who can punch, he's a big puncher.
I'm going to be there in the 12th round, taking shots still.
Yeah, trust me.
I'm going to be in the after party, mate.
Hey, trust me. I'm going to be there every second, every minute, every round. Trust me.
Delusional, mate.
Okay, that's, hey, remember, whoever's here, I remember 2 years ago I said, trust me, I'm going to fight David Haye for the world title. They said he's delusional. After the prize fight, I said, I'm fighting David Haye for the world title. He's delusional. How am I sitting there now fighting David Haye for the world title? When I've knocked you out and I've got your belt, I'll come right over you, give you some ice and say, am I still delusional? Because trust me, November the 13th, I'm the new heavyweight champion of the world. Again, 10 years on from my Olympics, I'm going to shock the world.
10 years
again.
on. 10 years on.
It don't matter.
It matters.
Age ain't nothing but a number, and time ain't nothing. Time ain't nothing. Trust me.
You're saying it's an easy fight, David. I mean, is it a lose-lose situation for you then?
No, it's not. It's going to be a big win for me. Watching him stretched out there for a final time, exactly what I want to do, exactly what I need to see. And the way I'm going to do it as well, I'm only going to... I'm going to embarrass you.
Of your life.
I'm going to embarrass you.
Okay, you're going to
fight my life. Don't fight my life. You're going to embarrass.
You better get your mind
thinking
right.
Break you down and embarrass you.
That's right. Be overconfident. And
overconfident. What is it? I'm heavyweight champion of the world, former cruiserweight champion.
I don't care what you
won your European title.
Right.
You won your European title against a guy who's already knocked you out in the 12th round with a final punch.
Doesn't matter.
How did I win my European title?
Doesn't matter.
Fighting a guy who was European champion for 10 years. Okay. Someone who's the same southpaw, 6'5", same as you, knocked him out in 45 seconds. Okay. First right hand. Two southpaws are made to measure for me.
Okay. Well,
and you know this as well.
No, I don't know this.
You do.
I don't. I've sparred many rounds with you. Exactly. I've never tasted that right hand.
That's because you're too busy cowering in the corner.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. Trust me. Every minute of every round, you're gonna have to fight in this fight. Trust me.
You reckon?
And then you're gonna go down. If you can stand up, you'll get up. If you can stand up, trust me.
You do know each other very well. Audley, how can you produce a surprise tactic then on the night?
No surprise tactics. He's talking the talk. But when I land my left hand on him, it's done. It's a wrap. Simple as that.
You think he's got a suspect chin? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I know it. So do you. He's been down in how many fights? Yeah, he gets up. But he hasn't
and knocks the opponent out.
He hasn't fought a real heavyweight who's got one punch. You remember, when I started boxing as a professional, the guys who were the so-called experts, yourself, called me a powder puff puncher. This guy's a powder puff puncher. Now all of a sudden, Audley's got a puncher's chance. So now all of a sudden, I've got a puncher's chance. I always can punch. At 27 wins, I've got 20 knockouts. As an amateur, over 80% knockout ratio with my left hand. I am a puncher, and I'm a one punch. On your chin, you go to sleep. Look at the fights I've had, look at the people I've knocked out. they go to sleep. I stop people even coming through. The other guys just don't stop. And what you don't realise is that I'm not just, this ain't about fighting. It is about fighting, but it's also about game plan, it's also about skills. I believe that I am a true, complete professional. I've had my falls, I don't believe David Haye is.
Delusional.
I believe David is a talented fighter, he's a puncher, but he's got lots of mistakes.
What concern do you have about his power? What concern?
I've got no concerns about
I'm working with professionals.
I know what his left hand is. I've seen it before. He's tried to land it before and it's never landed. He's tried it. I've seen it. I've been in the ring with him. He's tried it continuously for years, since before the Olympics. He's tried to land that big honey punch he keeps talking about. It won't land on me because I'm too quick. I know it. I know what you do.
See, the thing about
I've watched every single one of your fights.
So, and I've watched every single one of yours.
Exactly. So you must know the truth.
I know the truth, and I know that you're like a thief in the night. You want to hit somebody else, but you don't.
And they go down. They go down.
Well, I ain't going down. So what are you going to do then? Because I ain't going down. I'm going to keep throwing punches at you, and you're going to have to take some punches in this fight, my friend. You're going to have to take some punches.
Fast enough.
Well, see, so you see his game plan. He's planning to hit me, and he thinks, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to land no shots.
No way.
It's
hard to throw punches.
And I'm unconscious. You may be forgetting. I'm quicker than you think.
Yeah.
I'm quicker than you think.
Exactly.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Since when?
Okay.
Since the Sprott fight.
Old man's gonna
really quick there, aren't you?
Okay.
Audley, is he the best you've fought, David? Is David the best you've fought?
Well, in terms of like on paper, he's a world champion, right? On paper, he's a world champion. But trust me, this ain't going to be the fight that you don't think it is. That's all I know. If you don't think this is going to be a mismatch, you lot are dizzy. You don't know boxing. It's as simple as that. People who know boxing just phone me and they are, David, you are going to be in the fight of your life. Trust me. And that's the bottom line. And if you don't get your mind on the job, you're going to make my job easier.
Don't worry about my job, mate. Honestly, you just worry about doing your thing.
Keep doing.
Where do you rank Audley then, David?
In terms of what?
Opponents you've fought before.
Yeah, I don't think he's as good as his resume is nowhere near as good as my last 5 opponents. Valiev, no, obviously not. He was the heavyweight champion. John Ruiz, former 2-time heavyweight champion. He's never achieved anything close to that. Monty Barrett, he's fought for a few world titles, given a good account of himself. I don't think his credentials are as good as his. But you know, as he said, he's got that one big left hand. He's big.
That ain't all I got. That ain't all I got.
What else have you got?
Okay, you'll see.
Your concussive jab.
You'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
It's the other night. It's called the sweet science, baby.
Sweet science.
It's called the sweet science. And you're going to get a school from the guy who groomed you.
It's called getting destroyed violently in front of a big British audience. That's what it's called.
I'm
it's a public execution. That's what his fight's going to be.
I'm relishing it. I'm relishing it. Trust me.
I was at the last fight, Michael Sprott, and I came into your dressing room afterwards, and you categorically told me that perception is not reality. And all we're sitting here with the media who have wrote you off. You must feel like this is an absolute astonishing victory for you already, just to have nailed down this world title fight.
Well, as I said, like if you listen to the critics, I might have given up 5-10 years ago, even after the fight with Michael Sprott. Audley doesn't deserve a shot. He doesn't deserve. It's not going to happen. He's delusional. You know, I read a column in Boxing News. He's delusional. Him and Holyfield are delusional. How am I sitting here fighting for the title? Of course, it's a victory. But like I said, people think this is the David Haye show. It's not. This is the Audley Harrison show. This is part of my journey. And I'm knocking at David Haye, a guy that I laid out the red carpet to when he was coming through. And trust me when I say this, that this is my time. You get me? I've been down. I went all the way down to the bottom of the pit. You know, I had to do the prize fight. I met Eddie in Vegas. All part of the journey, all part of the story. I always said it. I'm going to find a door to open. And when that door comes open, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world before I retire. I said
Confirmation then that David Haye will fight Audley Harrison. And just to once again apologise for some of the language a little earlier in that press conference for anyone that might have been offended.
Well, if you did just join us, you missed a fascinating press conference between the two. Quotes from David Haye like, I don't believe Audley deserves it, but enough people want to see him get annihilated, completely destroyed. I will do my duty to the public. The joke that is the Audley Harrison show, he said.
Yeah, and Audley Harrison said that he was ecstatic to get a shot at the heavyweight title and against a man that he groomed as well. Stay with us. There's been a dramatic start to the penultimate round of the